Alright, I'm going to try this again. See if it works. Because I don't know if it's going to work. Dun 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 dun. Hello, everybody. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see your comments. I think I can. What's up, Nathan? Yeah, I can see the comments. What's up, guys? Y'all want to help me pick tonight's movie? This is a surprise mini live. You guys are going to help me pick tonight's movie. BVR, what's up? How are you guys? Can y'all hear me? How is everybody? Let's pick tonight's feature film. How does that sound? Mr. Deadlights, what's up? Sam. Destroy all nasal toys from the crypt, what's up? Hills Have Eyes. How about Friday the 13th or Halloween 78? Watch The Warriors. Watch Hate Crime. You know me all too well, Kevin. I've watched Hate Crime about it's Zombie Week CHH 28 years later. I think I have that down here. Let's see. It's funny you mentioned 28 years because I do need to watch those, don't I? Are these expensive or no? Somebody said that these movies were expensive now. Guys, if enough people hang out in here for a minute, I'll keep these up. Check it out. I've actually got those. This one's still shrink wrapped. Where's the adult section? Check it out, guys. Look, should we watch one of these? We got 28 days later. I kind of want to watch 28 weeks later, right? The Monkey Blu-ray comes out next week. Dude, let me show you something. I got a monkey right there. Look at that, man. I got a monkey. Puppet Master. Hey, dude, don't tempt me with a good time. You just got done watching 28 weeks later. We need a new collection update video. Guys, drop a like. We got 55 people in here already. So, guys, we'll look at my movie shelves. You guys tell me. We'll put this one up in the running for tonight. Right? We should watch this. I'm going to see. I have a gig with my band Friday night, but I do have time to see 28 years later before the show. So I might actually watch this. We'll put this right here. Adrian, it's not Blockbuster, but it's close. Check it out. We've got the vintage spinner shelf right here. And then we have all of our Blu-rays right here. I watched Assholes. I hope you didn't. I've got more movies over here and over here. And I've got VHS and DVDs under there. I got my, look at that, my pumpkin rug, yo. Yeah. Shout out to Dave Vanderhoff if he sees this. He made me that Friday the 13th series. So, we could look at the shelf for a few minutes, guys. I'm going to go live for at least a few minutes. Where'd the comments go? Where you guys at? Alright, guys, let's kind of breeze through these shelves. If you see something that you guys think is worthwhile, let me know. Watch 28 weeks later, last weekend. So, yeah, because like I'm saying, look, I got it right here. Still got it in the shrink wrap. Look, right there. 28 weeks later. Alright. Let's look, guys. Let's see what we got. Got Halloween. Repossessed. I'm ready for that. Got my 4Ks. Nightbreed. Friday the 13th, of course. Walking Dead. Supernatural, my favorite horror TV show of all time. This is a Region B box set, actually. Elm Street, Dexter. I'm in the mood to watch something spooky. I actually watched, shout out Dude Who Loves Movies. You guys know him from Planet Dirty, of course. I watched Hand That Rocks the Cradle last night. We loved it. We thought it was so good. We thought it was really good. Yeah, Mr. Deadlights, I'm always ready for Return of a Living Dead Day, also known as Return of a Living Dead Day, also known as Return of a Living Dead Day. Do I have the innkeepers? I do have the innkeepers. Let me see if I can spot it down here. I believe that is Mr. Ty West, right? Somebody mentioned We Are Still Here. We do have that one. Mr. Jones is a great found footage flick. I do implore you to check that out. I've gone out of my way to recommend that. Maybe you have heard about that from me. I hope you have. If not, I definitely like it. Guys, I also enjoy watching a little bit of Holliston. Right? What's wrong with Holliston? I will stick this over here. Now, somebody mentioned the innkeepers. I want to say I have that. All right, let's see. I know I have it. The funny thing, I actually broke my my guy. I got his piece right here. I gotta fix that. One of these days I'm gonna have to do what do you call it? I'll have to do a reorganization, put all this stuff in alphabetical. If I create like a video store type, so it has changed a little bit. Like, I wanted to get some carpet in here, so I got some black carpets. They're messy, so please excuse that. I know I have innkeepers. I know somebody. Guys, this is a great doc. I've talked about this. Reflections of Living Dead. Right? This is early 90s. It's actually really good. It's got a lot of legends in the business involved. There's Sam, there's Wes, and Toby. Toby says that without Night of the Living Dead, we never would have had Texas Chainsaw, the original. And this is a good documentary. We got the ABCs of Death. I believe I have part 2. I actually just got part 2 right here. I don't know if it's any good, though. I got it from McKay's Books and CDs when I was in Tennessee earlier this year. What about Death Ship? Any fans? Death Ship. Right? What's wrong with Death Ship? I might watch a classic tonight, guys. Aliens Expanded. What about Amityville Horror? What's wrong with Amityville Horror tonight? Right? Yeah, what did I say? Death Ship? Yeah, you said Ghost Ship. This is Death Ship. It's a little slow, but there's some fun moments. I believe it's getting a 4K, but I think I'm fine with this. This is from Scorpion. You just saw the remake of Friday the 13th, man. Well, listen, I'm glad you liked it. I've got my poster right there. Wow, we have 85 people in here. Guys, if y'all want to drop a like, I'll keep this up. You guys, thank y'all for coming out and hanging out for a few minutes. We could go for something a little bit lighter tonight. Maybe a little Death Becomes Her. I didn't upgrade this to 4K. This is fine. Right? We could do a little Death Becomes Her, maybe. Horror comedy sounds pretty good. I'm Madman. I got to watch that soon. I got the Criterion. I do have to watch that soon. We could go for something a little bit lighter tonight. House is a classic. I've got a couple renditions of House. I've got the 2-story collection right there. I've got this one right here. The collection with all 4 of them. How about that? Blue Velvet, it's a great film, right? I don't know if it's good for relaxation, because I get stressed out with Dennis. He stresses me out in the movie. We could go classic tonight, guys. What about a little Hammer? Bone Tomahawk's a good one. Maybe a little Dracula, Prince of Darkness. We could go that route. Maybe a little Evil of Frankenstein. I actually like this one a lot. For anybody watching that may be a little bit younger, it wasn't until I hit 30 that I actually started getting into Hammer. Right? There's nothing wrong with Hammer. The most terrifying movie, Glitter. Tales from the Dark Side of the movie. I just reviewed Dirty Work today, Charlie. I just reviewed it today. Curse of the Werewolf. There's Curse of the Werewolf right there. Let's do so. I'm thinking something kind of a little bit of a lighter. The Stuff. That's a great pick. Fern said The Stuff. I'm ready for the 4K. Where's the Stuff at? Stuff's right here. There you go. Stuff's right there. I'm ready for the 4K. Not watching Hobgoblins tonight. We got some good picks so far. Good picks. Maximum Overdrive. That's a great pick. Let's see where Maximum Overdrive is. We should have it right over here. Where's it at? Do you guys see it? It should be right over here. There it is, right there. Maximum Overdrive. It's a great suggestion. Freddy's dead. Captain Rhodes is saying Freddy's dead. Well, Captain Rhodes, we could do Freddy's dead. Mondo, I don't own Freaked. I'm actually ready for the 4K coming out from Umbrella. I'm very excited for Freaked 4K. Evil Ed, I reviewed this the day it came out in 2017. Evil Ed, and I knew about this movie since 2010. Where's Evil Ed? We should have it, guys. It should be right over here. Here it is, Evil Ed. This is one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my life. Somebody said Monster Squad. Monster Squad's a good pick. Somebody says Phantom of the Mall. Where's Phantom of the Mall at? Should have it right over here. Here you go. Great pick. Phantom of the Mall. It's a great pick. Keep them coming, guys. You guys will give me some good ideas. How about something from Universal Studios? Rabid Grannies. Somebody said Rabid Grannies. We might have that. Let's see, guys. We may have Rabid Grannies. Let's see if we can find Rabid Grannies, yo. Here we go. We got it right here. How about Rabid Grannies? That's a great pick, too. Trauma. Somebody says Chopping Mall. Let's see if we got Chopping Mall. Should be right over here. I feel like my hand's right by it. Oh, here we go. Number 1. Chopping Mall. Word is this is going to get a 4K. I don't know. Somebody says The Burning. 4K or Blu-ray? Where are we going with that one? How do we feel about The Burning? Are we going to do 4K? Are we going to do Blu-ray? I don't know. Here you go right here. The Burning. Great pick, The Burning. Somebody says The Boogans. A little too slow. Cozy, but a little too slow. Sleepaway Camp 3. Somebody says Sleepaway Camp 3. We should have those right around here. Where is it? Here's The Burning on Blu-ray. Kind of want to go with this one because of the artwork, right? Look at that artwork. Somebody said Sleepaway Camp 3, and I thought I had some slipcovers on those. They should stick out to me pretty quick. Where they at, guys? Maybe y'all will see them before I do. Sleepaway Camp 3. Let's move these Jason masks out the way. Okay, where's it at? In the Mouth of Madness, Night of the Creeps. Got some good picks coming in. Wow, Night of the Creeps right here. Here it is. The only problem with this, guys, is if we do Night of the Creeps, and you guys need to know this in case you're not aware of this, let's find the Blu-ray for Night of the Creeps, because this is something very important for you guys that may not own it yet. Let's find Night of the Creeps on Blu-ray, okay? Let's look for it. Because I need you guys to know something about Night of the Creeps. Let me know when y'all see it. I very well may pass over it. Somebody mentioned Tales from the Dark Side earlier. One of my favorites, my favorite anthology. How about that? All right, guys, somebody said Night of the Creeps. Let's see. I want you guys to see why you need to have a certain version of Night of the Creeps. It's got to be, oh, here you go, right here. It's right here. So, guys, the thing about Night of the Creeps is you're gonna want to have this release, because this release actually has the theatrical ending as the way you could watch the movie, which I prefer the theatrical ending. The 4K right here, guys, if you want this one, which, by the way, I love the film, as you guys can see. The 4K only has the director's cut as the movie. So it's a botched 4K as far as I'm concerned. The premier way to own this film is the Blu-ray for Night of the Creeps. That's just my opinion. We do have 125 people in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I would appreciate if you guys dropped a like. I'll keep this up, and if you guys like this, kind of going through the collection, I'll gladly do this on a routine basis. Somebody says Mars Attacks. I do have Mars Attacks, but what about, let me throw a curveball at you, what about Invaders from Mars? Toby Hooper. The Arrow Chunky box for oh, you want to just see the Arrow Chunky boxes. Somebody says Dead Silence. We do have Dead Silence. Matter of fact, we reviewed Dead Silence, if you can believe it. It's somewhere around here. There it is right here. Dead Silence. I do not recommend this 4K, to be honest with you. It looks really sharp, but the way he color times these movies during this time, he basically desaturated the whole movie. It's not that great. Yeah, drop a like, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Poltergeist 3. Thank you for the love on Poltergeist 3. I'm a really big fan of Poltergeist 3. Let's find Poltergeist 3 for who said that? Who said Poltergeist 3? Let's show him some love. Who said Poltergeist 3? I lost it. Let's find it. Because I want to talk about that film for just a second. Let me find it. We have it somewhere, folks. Poltergeist 3. I really, and I'm so embarrassed. My movies are so unorganized. But I rapid pace move. There's 2. 3 should be right around here. I just want to show you guys this release because I don't know if a lot of people have it. Here's 2 as a Blu-ray. Look at this one, y'all. Here's Poltergeist 2 as a Blu-ray release. Crash, get out of here with that Crash. You guys know I don't like Crash. Y'all know I don't like that movie. I'm looking for it. I got it. It's somewhere around here. Poltergeist 3, it's right here. It's right there. So the thing about Poltergeist 3 is it's not a great film, but there is a little bit of charm to it. It doesn't scale the heights of 1 or 2, quite frankly, but there's just kind of a big, like the big building vibe kind of thing. I like it. I think it's all right. So let's stick that next to Poltergeist 2. That way they're together. We can at least do that. The Sadness is a good movie. I have seen The Sadness. That's not a bedtime movie, though. Tenebrae, we got some Tenebrae love in the chat. Let's see if we can find Tenebrae. We should have Tenebrae. I want to say I've got one of those big boxes for Tenebrae. My gut says I do have it. Let's see if we can find Tenebrae. Maybe you guys will see it before me. What do we have over here? Phenomena. All right, that's not what we're looking for. Green Room. Let's see, guys. Ghost Watch. Now, that's a good movie. How about Ghost Watch, guys? Let's see if we can... There it is. Tenebrae. Let's see. Here it is, y'all. Tenebrae. This is the Synapse release of Tenebrae. Great. Absolutely fantastic. It's yellow. But if you guys don't own Tenebrae, there is a standard release on 4K that they put out. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is right here. Here it is. Check us out. Look at that. Now, some of you may actually like this artwork better. Look at that. This is the standard Tenebrae. What do y'all think? And they actually did the same thing with Phenomena. I had the pleasure of reviewing these for you guys when they came out. There's Phenomena. Fright Night. We got some love for Fright Nights right here. Got the Fright Night Steelbook right here. Check this out. Somebody says Slugs in the chat. Let's see if we can find Slugs. Somebody mentioned Slugs. Slugs is a late 80s kind of, monster flick. Yeah, Slugs is good. Somebody mentions The Ugly. I don't think I own The Ugly. Tales from the Hood. We got some Tales from the Hood love in the chat. Here it is. Here it is. You requested it. Tales from the Hood. What's not to love about Tales from the Hood? Somebody says Saturday the 14th. We just had that, obviously. Let's see if we can find Saturday the 14th. I love that. Here it is. Got it. Fun little movie. Saturday the 14th. Little spoof movie. They move into this kind of, this family moves into this house. There's a scene with a bathtub that's really, it's not scary, but it is kind of uncomfortable. See No Evil. Creepers. I know what you mean by Creepers, obviously, because that's my preferred cut of Phenomena. There you have it. I wish I would have got the overseas release where they just put that. Lake Placid. Look at that. Somebody says Lake Placid. Great little flick. Bill Pullman. They do have a mechanical gator in this one. Bride of Reanimator. I actually went to bat for Mr. Usna saying I prefer this over Reanimator. Look at that, guys. It's kind of hard to want to upgrade that, right? Look at that. That's phenomenal. Guys, we actually got 85 likes. We got 164 people in here. If y'all want to drop a like, get it to 100. Man, that'll be cool. Do me a favor. How about this? Get those likes in if you guys enjoy kind of doing this. Maybe once or twice a week. When I don't plan on doing like a full stream, I can come in here and just hang out with you guys for a few minutes. And, we'll look through the collection and I'll kind of pull out titles. Y'all want to look at the shelf over here for a second? We're at 22 minutes. We'll go for a few more minutes. All right, we got 99 likes already. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody says Dolly Dearest in the chat. Let's see where's Dolly Dearest at? Should be right here. There's Dolly Dearest. We did Fright Night PlayStation on. How about a little love for this movie, guys? I'm a big fan of Frightmare. This is one of my favorite Vinegar Syndromes. This is a fun, spooky little movie. These horror fans dig up the body of a horror movie icon, but it doesn't turn out there the way they want it to. This is a fun little... I really like this movie, Frightmare. We did pull out the stuff earlier. We've got Frighteners. I don't have Frighteners in here. I do have it, but it's not in here. Frankenhooker, great pick. Let's see if we've got Frankenhooker. It should be... Let's see if we've got Frankenhooker for you. Let's go to the Synapse section. Over here, we should have it right here. Here it is. Frankenhooker. How about that? Human Centipede 3, I don't own. Somebody says Slaughter High. Let's see where Slaughter High's at. Here it is right here. Slaughter High. It looked great when they put this out. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Captain Roach said Spookies. Love me some Spookies. Here's Spookies right here. One of my favorite releases of all time with one of the best documentaries on a low-budget horror film ever. Love the documentary on this. Shout out to my buddy Brad. I believe he worked on this. Brad Snow, we're at TerraVision. I believe he worked on this. I could be wrong. He might have. I don't remember. But this is a great little release. Somebody said Return to Horror High. Do I have that? No, I have Splatter University. I also have Student Bodies in the wrap, in the shrink wrap. Somebody says Witchboard. Somebody says Bad Channels. I just watched that a while ago. Somebody asked if where the review was for that, and I could have swore I did a review. Maybe I didn't. I might need to get on that. Somebody said The Town, that dreaded sundown. It's so funny you mentioned that because I plan on doing a video on that movie. Because that is one of, if not, let's find it. There it is right here. This is one of the first Scream Factory movies I ever got. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Now, this movie right here is one of the creepiest 70s flicks. It's not funny. It doesn't meet you halfway. But when I mean meet you halfway, is like it's just mean and it's gritty. I love this film. I'm going to do a video on this because look at that. Look at that, guys. The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Great little flick. 70s flick. Somebody mentions Bud the Chud. Let's see where Bud the Chud is. Somebody's requesting Chud 2, I believe. Here it is, right here. Fun little movie. Dog Soldiers. I think I have a really nice release of Dog Soldiers. Here's Howling. I've got the Howling right there. We should have a really nice release of Dog Soldiers, though. Let's kind of find that. Here you go, right here. Look at this. Second Sight, Dog Soldiers. Look at that. Great release. But I'll tell you, you don't have to worry about going online and trying to spend the money to get that because this one looks good, too. Right here. Right here. So this is the one that I bought myself. Right here, Dog Soldiers from Scream Factory. A buddy of mine, good friend of mine, actually got me that as a gift. But this release is good. I mean, this is a great way to watch the film. It genuinely looks good, where the other releases don't look good. Somebody mentions Green Room. Green Room is a great movie. Where's Green Room at? We should have it right over here. Did y'all see it? I thought we had it. Yeah, here it is. Green Room. Great little flick. Love that movie. Isn't Sir Patrick Stewart in that? Am I going crazy? Is Sir Patrick Stewart in that? Maybe he is. Thank you, It's a Me Fabio, with the $1.99 super chat. Let me give you a heart on that. Thank you so much. The Hidden, 1987. What a great pick. Let's go to the Warner Archive section. Guys, we're going to go to the Warner Archive section. And it's right here. Great pick. The Hidden is a legitimately great film. Directed by the great Jack Shoulder. Now, the significance of that is you'll know that Jack Shoulder directed A Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Great movie. This movie is legitimately good. Great pick on The Hidden. This is a hidden gem still. A lot of people watch this and say, wait a minute, Jason Goes to Hell has a lot of explaining to do. You'll know if you've seen it, some of the aspects of the film. We got some love for John Carpenter's The Thing. Let's go to the Steelbook section, guys, and give you a little Steelbook action. I believe we have a cool little Steelbook of The Thing. I could be off on that, and I could be on that. Let's see. Here it is right here. Check this one out, guys. How about this? The Thing. This was a 4K scanned Blu-ray. Looked really good at the time. Still does. Anybody want to watch Jeepers Creepers Reborn with me? Any love for that? This movie was okay. I wanted more, but like knowing it was a modestly budgeted film that got done pretty quick. Werewolves Within was okay. It wasn't great by any stretch though. But I want to throw a shot of praise to this movie right here, guys. One of the better anthology flicks that's not mentioned as much as Cat's Eye. Somebody mentions Poison Ivy. I bet you didn't know I was a Poison Ivy fan. I bet you had no idea I was a Poison Ivy fan. Somebody throws out Martin. Can't go wrong with George. There's Martin right here. Great release. Somebody throws out Man's Best Friend to me. Let's take a second and find that. Now, Man's Best Friend is a film that I enjoy, you know, in the sense... Here it is right here. I'm a big Lance Henriksen fan. So, so Man's Best Friend is something I definitely enjoy watching. Did we get another super chat? I don't want to lose them. I saw the numbers went up. I'm sorry if I missed any. All right, so I saw the hidden one. Phantasm Collection, Mr. Deadlights, I see you. Phantasm Collection, I'll show it to you, no problem. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everything. Yeah, Man's Best Friend is good. So let's show Phantasm Collection for the other super chat we got. Phantasm's right there. Look at this. Guess what's on top of it? Texas Chainsaw. There it is right there, guys. Y'all know what Planet Dirty episode's going to be next month. So this is the Phantasm collection, and this is, you know, this is a great collection. You've got the movies individually in there. I'm a big fan of Phantasm 2. AVA, what's going on, my brother? I think we got some love for a great little Empire flick, and that is Cellar Dweller, but we're not going to pull it out of that box set. We're actually going to use the double packs from Scream Factory. Let me show you guys what we're working with. Let's find it, because I'm a big fan of Cellar Dweller. It should be right over here. I feel like it should be. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Here it is, here it is. Got it. Cellar Dweller. John Carl Buechler designed the Beast in Cellar Dweller. Really enjoy Cellar Dweller, but I will say, guys, get this box set. And if you guys remember, I always like to throw out little nuggets. Do you guys remember when I asked Mr. Cliff Macmillan, hey, man, you ever plan on doing a volume 2? What did he say in that interview, guys? What did he say? He said, maybe. What does that tell y'all? We got love for Monkey Shines. We just did a review on Monkey Shines. Monkey Shines should be right around here. It may be stashed away somewhere. I got to reorganize all my movies again. We just did a review on it, though, so I know I have it. We just did a review on that. So... did we get another super chat? Let's see. Gavin, don't go into the woods. Thank you so much, Gavin. Believe it or not, I don't own Don't Go Into the Woods as far as I know. I don't own that one. But good movie. I think I saw it on Shudder or something. Somebody mentions House 3, aka The Horror Show. I've got it, but I've got it right here. The Horror Show. Lance Henriksen. I'm always down with Lance Henriksen. Somebody mentions Warm Bodies, and y'all probably think I don't mess around with Warm Bodies. That sounded weird. But, believe it or not, old CHH is a fan of Warm Bodies. Got it right here. Nicholas Holt. Y'all got to give me some credit. I'm a fan of Warm Bodies. Somebody throws out Night of the Comet. Let's see if we've got Night of the Comet. Do y'all see it? Here it is right here. Somebody throw out Night of the Comet. See if we can get it out. This shelf is kind of... Ooh, they're in here tight. There it is, y'all. Night of the Comet. Renfield. The 4K for Renfield was good, man. I did a video talking about that. Look at this, dude. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yep. Fire in the Sky. Good pick. Very good pick. Fire in the Sky. We got that right around here somewhere. Boy, that's a good movie, isn't it? Creepy movie. I heard it is based on a true story. And let me tell y'all something. I believe them. Don't you? I mean... It's got to be aliens out there. We got it somewhere around here. Fire in the Sky is somewhere around here. We know we have it. Oh, check it out, guys. Here's the Sleepaway Camp sequels. Part 3. Part 2. Now, Fire in the Sky is right around here, guys. I know I have it. Surprised nobody said the Poughkeepsie tape yet. Y'all know I don't like that movie. Or I do like that movie, but it freaks me out. It's around here, guys. There it is right here. It's right in front of me. Great pick. Fire in the Sky, man. Nobody's picked my favorite movie tonight, though. I don't know, Night 90. I don't know. I think aliens make... Communion. Nice try with the swerve, but you didn't get me. Big fan of Communion. You kidding me? Look at that, guys. The Burbs, Shaun of the Dead. We did Chopping Mall. Somebody asked for Chopping Mall earlier. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Now, which one do you want to do? Do you want to do the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers? Or do you want to do the... Let's see if we can find it. The remake. Look at this, guys. Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Jeff Goldblum. This is a great film. Are you kidding me? Love that movie. 78. Great year for horror, wasn't it? It really was. Seed People, Full Moon, gotta love that. Arrow Life Force did a review on that one. Good to see everybody in here. Fourth Kind, I have a DVD of that somewhere on the spinner. Gave me heart palpitations in the theater. Extra, the Blob. What do you want? What do you want for the Blob? Do you want the Blu-ray for the Blob, or do you want the Steelbook 4K? Let's go for the Blu-ray for the Blob. Let's find that. How about that? Right? I'm sure you guys probably have a little bit of nostalgia for these old Blu-rays from Scream Factory. Let's see. We got the Blob around here somewhere. We'll find it. It's probably right over here, isn't it? Where's the Blob at? We'll find it. Don't worry. We'll find it. All right, so this is all the Scream Factory slips. I got to organize these, guys. I do apologize. Watch me go right past it. Where's it at? I don't know, guys. I got it somewhere around here. Where's the Blob at? Oh, well. Black Roses is great. I have a DVD of that because they don't have a Blu-ray of Black Roses, but I love Black Roses. Night of the Lepus with the what's with the rabbits, right? Now I'm just annoyed I can't find it. I have it. We'll find it. Watch, it's right around here. Here it is, right here. The Blob. Look at that, y'all. Now there's that release, but I also have this release. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, nearly busted my ass just now. Here's the Steelbook. I kind of regret getting it, but at the same time, it does look pretty good. Let's end the show with this last thing, guys. Y'all ready? We've been doing this for 37 minutes. All right. Let me cover up my camera. Stick with me. All right, y'all. Last thing I want to show y'all. Check this out, everybody. We're going through my kitchen. Yes, I have, Case. I've reviewed it, too. Check it out, y'all. How about that? 50th anniversary. Y'all want a review on that? I'll do it. There it is right there. 50th anniversary, the definitive inside story. Look at that art. There's Lorraine Gary right there. Look at the art on that, y'all. I will review it. Let's end it right there, guys. Thank y'all for the suggestions. I got a lot to think about. We have 186 people watching this. You guys are amazing. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Do me a favor, lock in those thumbs up if you enjoy something like this where I can do it a couple times a week. We can hang out, look at movies together, and just hang for a little bit. Doesn't have to be too long. But thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. 180 people here, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. Y'all have a good night. Pick something good to watch. I think we may watch. I'm gonna go look at what you guys talked about. You guys gave a lot of great suggestions. God bless you guys. I'll see y'all later, and good night.